to order.
Call to order. Do you start the video?
I did.
Got it. Sorry.
Call to order at 6:30.
6:30.
We're going to, so we did milestone updates.
Yeah.
We're gonna skip the minutes of the previous meeting. I didn't have a chance to include those into this packet. We'll get those into next month's. Let's see,
It's up to your report.
and then. So the manager's report. We worked on the. I've partnered with the CPA for the 2025 year in financials, as well as a few insurance renewals coming in. And some of you have reached out about flood insurance, needing that for your mortgages. If you need that, just reach out to me. I forward it to my team and they get you the document that you need.
Can that be posted?
Well, it's unit specific. So when you
Thank you.
request it, we actually put your unit number on it.
Okay.
We're working with an online voting platform, and we'll get there a little bit later on a resolution for that, but we're trying to make voting more accessible and easy for all parties, out of state, in state, out of country, in country, young and old. And we think online voting is it's going to be a good platform for seed plays for the upcoming changes that are required to be voted on.
Okay.
So I've been working on that, the parking passes. And then the milestone repairs with Mark, we've been spearheading that. We do have a unit 37 going for sale at the courts on the 20th of April. And the board and I are tracking that.
There was a mix up in the courts, and I'm not going to get into the details. You can go look it up, but somewhere the court system, Jenny, stay calm. I'm not going to be as good as you at this, but there's a mistime situation where it wasn't become public knowledge in time. I'm trying to keep it simple, Jenny. So it just didn't happen. And there's more to it than that. Okay, folks. And I was pretty livid with the lawyer. So now it got kicked out to April 30th.
April 20th.
30th is
Oh,
what
is it
Joe said.
30th?
Thanks, Joe. But it's going to
It is the
happen.
30th.
We had, like, we can't control everything. We try, right? Shame on, I think, a couple people, I think even our lawyer system and then we got another unit as well, having some lean.
And
as well.
those are the two main.
Right, we have two main
units.
focuses.
98 out of 100. We're doing really well.
Yes.
And we're pursuing both who aren't.
Right.
So
we're trying to be financially responsible as best we can. That's a problem.
we do have an annual meeting, like Mark mentioned, May 18th.
Mhm.
Right. And double check.
I think so.
18. So if you'd like to run for the board, please fill out what is being mailed to you. Fill out that form, get it back to me.
So the election's in May, not April.
It is.
Wait, May.
It is in May.
Oh, shoot. I thought it was April. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Thank you.
And then a good thing, something is starting in terms of construction. The board has approved last month to go with Totally Hooked on the ball valves. So James and I got with Totally Hooked. They're going to start this Friday and they're going to just start doing 10 at a time. And they'll get through their 10, see where they sit, how long that took, and then we'll progress through the rest.
So you get a notification ahead of time about water being shut off.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. At least something is starting.
Yeah.
And that's it for my report.
Okay.
Let's go to, so the first thing on our action item is the
Yep.
electronic voting resolution. So like I alluded to earlier, if we can adopt online voting for the association, our documents are so old that they don't include anything like that. I have an association down the way that they do talk about it in their documents and they are allowed. We've drafted a resolution to include it as an option. We think it'll just really like we had a problem during the SERS, waiving SERS reserves. We don't think we'll have a problem doing that anymore if we can get more votes. So anyway, this is the help towards that.
Yeah, so it's vote now HOA, right? And the lawyer has put together a resolution for us that I need to sign. Right.
Yeah, and Mark Fagan and I took.
But we need to vote.
I've
before
taken
I
two
sign.
trainings on it, and Mark Fagan took one with me. And it's so straightforward and simple. It's a all-inclusive package. They make it easy. They present it to you. You vote online, and your voting online counts as you having been here. Usually you have to fill out all this paperwork, do all these things.
What are the
It won't,
fees?
it won't be like that in that. So the fees for that were, I want to say 565.
Yeah, remember he sent that to us. Think about all the mailing that we pay.
Right.
565 a year for the whole.
Don't quote me, but
How many votes is it? Does it matter?
and so when they draft, I'll check back in with them, but when they draft a new voting force, ours is going to be unique because I'm going to ask them to encompass everything in one, so we're not paying multiple things. We'll be talking about architectural modifications, other resolutions possibly in documents, and the architectural modifications is the big one. And there's a few miscellaneous votes that
So we'll use that system for ARC.
we'll use for the ARC changes to the entire building, to the envelope, to the milestone. to
Yes, okay.
that. And elections. I was hoping to grab elections in there. We'll see if we get it done in time. So I can't tell you the cost because I'm trying to gather everything all at once so that we don't pay 2 or 3 votes.
Oh, so what's the 565?
That was to get us in the door, get our platform built for C-Place.
Okay.
Administrative charges, blah, blah, blah. So,
But how do we control our mailings then, Kevin?
so what changes now is before I did the mailings, I would make a packet and I would send it to a team and they would get it mailed out and stamped at
So
a
all to
time.
all 100 units.
What happens now is we adopt
Figure-
this resolution, the board adopts this resolution, makes it available to the residents. I send the email addresses for residents to this platform. They connect with y'all, make it super simple. You guys opt in. And then anyone, say 30 people didn't opt in, they take that load for us. They say, you 70 are voting online, you 30, I'm mailing you a packet.
Okay,
And so it's just another streamlined way of doing it.
very good. And I think Mark gave it a good thumbs up. We have to vote on it.
You have to
And
vote on it.
Works on
Vote.
I'm scrolling to the back to see if there's a signature page or if it's just an adoption that goes into Stephen's.
I
minutes.
do need to sign something. Whatever you sent me, I saw I need to sign as the board president.
Oh, you're right. It's down there at the bottom. It's ready for you.
Yes, sir.
So
But I can't sign it till we
I'll leave
decide.
it to you all. So you guys
Right.
can bring it to the floor.
Yeah, we're gonna make a motion to vote. Now, Mark
Mark,
Fagan, can you hear us?
probably muted.
Yeah.
Reagan? Well, we don't need him. Depends
well,
on
yeah.
how he votes. How we vote.
Nope, I'm
Okay.
here. I'm here.
Thank you, Mark. Mark, so real quick, on your
Yes, sir.
side, hold on, I'm gonna turn you up. Hey, any comments on the training that you took on the online voting platform from Vote Now HOA?
Exactly what Kevin said. It was simple. I think it really, the payment is by the amount that we're going to use it. And I think Kevin said he's going to try to put it as close together. So to make it as little as possible. It's fantastic, easy. We'll make all of our lives easy.
Okay. Okay, now,
I vote to approve it.
okay, we need to talk,
No, I
Vote.
approve it.
vote, I approve. So we all across the board approve electronic voting.
Sounds good.
I
Yeah.
love it. Getting into the 2000s.
Getting into the 2000s. Real cool and see.
I think it's gonna be a benefit for people. I really do.
Definitely will be for those.
I
out of
really
state.
think, if you think about the proxy fiasco we had earlier this year, right? When we had to delay it because we couldn't get enough proxies. And then when we finally got enough, it was just barely, right? This should ease people's anxiety, I would think, from filling it out correctly, understanding what the proxy means. I agree, we need to, FSR and the board needs to do a better job before we bring something to a vote. That is very clear, right? It's very difficult when you go and talk to people once a month, right? It's very difficult.
Does this platform allow like you get a ballot in the mail to vote for
Yeah.
mayor and city councilman? Does it give place to describe what you're voting on?
It will. So basically, they walked me through the process. I'll send them a layout of what I'm thinking, but they're the experts. So they're like, we're going to beautify this for you and make it very simple for the residents. So they'll do that with what I send them, send it back to me and us, and they'll say, do you approve? And if
Okay.
it's not clear, we say no, because I can't figure out what you're asking on that one. It's not clear. Okay, we're going to go back to the drawing board and we'll make a few revisions and then
Okay.
we'll send it out once someone like you would say, I could fully get through this in one shot. I understand it completely.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's done.
Thank you. Okay, what's next, Kevin? Hit. You want-
Steven, did we make that official?
So, hey,
All
I
in
just
favor?
want to,
Did we do an all in favor? Okay.
yeah, we did all in favor. Hey, just to verify, just to say again, it's on the package, right? The external water valve shut is 108 valves at 19,980. That's what we priced, verified, and voted on. And the start date is starting
It's this
Friday.
Friday.
So hopefully when they're doing 10 valves, they can be done in 2 to 3 hours. I hope they have a team. It's just not one soul.
Oh, they'll have a team.
Yeah. So, I mean, okay. So just be prepared.
And how are they going to notify them when the water's cutting off?
Right. Should get an email.
They're going to
Not everybody's gonna
contact
feed
me.
you.
No.
They're going to contact me. So I'm going to let the whole association know because at the moment, we're picking and choosing valves that are disintegrated basically. And so it's not going to be a perfect sweep and around the building. So just have some grace on us, but I'm going to just send it out to everyone and say, hey, the building might be shut down for 4 hours or 2 hours. And then they'll have you on as soon as they can get you back on.
Okay. All right. Thank you. What do you want to talk next, Kevin? Do you want to go to,
No, that's
Special
perfect.
weapon?
So I did one, you did two. We don't even have to talk about C if you don't want.
It's not,
And
Okay.
then, so let's,
have a little bit more?
we
yeah.
don't know the number.
I agree.
And then
Your
laundry
laundry
rooms, updated options. We decreased the number of options from 3 to 2, eliminated switching the rooms to electrical because it was just too much money.
Additional.
Too extensive into the building and all the things that had to be done. So we locked into 2 paths, eliminate the north building or eliminate the north laundry room or keep it. Both options get us new equipment at no
And
cost.
additional equipment.
Yeah, and
We
potentially
have to pay
additional
for it.
equipment.
So I would like to use the electronic voting system.
That's what I was hoping.
For that
to
first,
grab
right?
it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did it's not in here, right, for people to see, but
I think I put it in the resident
the
package.
north, to get the north laundry room back and running is about $25,000. Okay, a lot of money. To upgrade south with additional washer and dryers, because the utilization of, from what our company that we use, who we're contracted, thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, so I'll go through like option 1, to maintain 2 laundry rooms, north, south, right? To remove and replace the failed underground propane tank is $6,100. To fill and restore the tank is $500. To install a new above ground propane tank, right, which you would have to do, concrete pad, wood sheathing, wall, estimate 2,000, new water heater 15,400, new gas line valves, related equipment $3,000. That's roughly 25 grand, folks. Now, the south, upgrade, new, blah, blah, right, with Caldwell Gregory, who we have our contract, no charge. 6 washers, 6 dryers. The dryers require, electrical outlets, 2 electrical outlets, right? Dryer vent would have to be tied in and proper additional lines. Gas lines ran to those 2 different dryers, okay? So that's around 3 grand from what we're getting, okay? So 3 grand to 25 with the utilization of the dryer system we have. I understand weekends could be a little bit more crowded because people working during the week. That could be a factor, right? But when you look at the dollars and cents from what they're telling us, they're just making money, barely making money based on what, I mean, we shared you
Based
the
on
numbers,
usage.
you've seen the numbers. So what,
Based on usage, you're right.
based on
Based
usage,
on
right?
usage, yeah.
Because a lot of people have put washer and dryers in their units and we know it's over 50%. We have facts on that.
So
You can go.
I've asked Caldwell and Gregory to give us an updated usage report so that we can see what does it look like now that it's been shut down. The north has been shut down for 3 months. So I'll get those details there.
So you'll see this, you'll get this page,
Mhm.
right? And then we'll go from there and vote. And if we want to, and if we vote to keep the north open, we're gonna spend additional money. That's simple, but it's up to you folks, not us.
Well, we can get a vote.
Well,
You're
yeah.
a resident.
But no, but as a board, we
As a
cannot make
board,
the
we can't
decision.
make the
Now,
decision.
Kevin, if we don't get enough votes, 67%, what happens then? Because I struggle with the rules on that.
No, you're good. I was gonna be funny. So
You can be funny.
there are two options. The board has a duty to maintain
Yeah, you.
amenities. So the
Okay.
board's
Thank you.
job would be to spend the money if they have it and fix the amenities. You could also postpone for another 30 days, like we did with the last vote, and ask for more time from your.
Correct, okay, which would be easier with electronic.
Yep.
And the other thing, folks, is we would turn that room into a bike room. Additional bike
More
room,
people could,
right?
do
That's
bikes.
our thoughts as the board, okay? Just sharing out loud, if we decide to close that room. Okay, because we gotta put new, and if we, and the other thing we're gonna do, folks, is when we put new doors on those laundry room, they're gonna be a code. Because we have locals using our laundry rooms. So our numbers probably inflated because there's locals using them. They actually sit in their cars.
oh my word.
That's why I want a gate. That's why I want a fence, right? We want it, this is our property, not other people's property. There's a damn dishwasher. Anybody in here threw a dishwasher in the dumpster today? Come on, put it on the side. We'll figure out how to get rid of it. Okay? Somebody dumped a dishwasher in the dumpster. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I mean,
And when,
certain, I mean,
and when
It
the
may
trash
not
guy
have been
sees that,
anybody
he
that
says, no,
lives there."
I'm not allowed. And
Right.
he walks away from the dumpster, and that's frustrating because James and I have to try to figure
but
out.
I will say, I don't think James locked the door today. So I think the guy, because there's no way they could get the dishwashers through it. We gotta put,
The
we gotta
main
put
thing.
a door to get into the, we just gotta get smarter, folks. We gotta tighten up our business. Okay? We're gonna expend money for no reason for people's penalties. Stupid. I don't know about you, but I mean, you're questioning our finances, right? And there's probably finances that were like, you know, what Wendy and Chris and Jenny did, where there's could be finances, things we can sharpen our pencils on. Great. But at the same time, when we can't get people to change electrical panels, right? We're spending lawyers' money, your money, to get somebody in our condo association to put electrical panel in, right? Because they're too lazy. So guys, I know it sounds awful, but it's a fact. Where you're just flushing money down the toilet because people won't follow the rules. If it's their house, great, but it's not. We got to protect the building. Bottom line, building is number one priority, not people. Now, safety is people, which we got to fix things. Okay, people is safety. Building
But
is
that is safety. The
It is.
electrical panel
absolutely
could
blow up. Right.
catch on fire.
So it just kills me that we're just throwing money away because people won't do their civil duty. And I'll leave it at that. Sorry. Off my soapbox.
That's fine.
So I care, guys. I really do care. Okay.
Next item is new business. We have no new business owners. Forum.
Well,
We
hold
did-
on. Before we go too far. Let's see where we were. We talked about Valcourt, right? The boys were all getting together, the girls meet, said that. What about the unit key collection thing? We got, I mean, it's gonna fix itself when we put new doors in,
Indeed.
right? Because here's what happens. Say the contractors need to get in your condo and there's no key and you're not home. And you know ahead of time that we need to get into your condo and they can't, guess what we do? We call a locksmith and you're gonna get billed. Okay, just warning you now.
So the attorney sent the board a
Comes up
resolution.
A good thing. So On ours, we have a combination lock. Are we gonna have that option when we put new doors in?
You have a key too, right? Well, that's, we need to talk
No, I
about, that has
just-
not been discussed.
Yeah, because we don't carry keys.
No, I know, no, the day
To the
is,
beach.
right, it's a 4 push and button.
It's,
Right.
yeah, we probably need to
Right.
consider that when we're looking at
Yes.
hardware.
I'm gonna talk to our architect. I think we should come up with a simple, one-time electronic, digital,
Yeah, I think.
and
we need-
everybody has a code.
Yeah.
And hopefully people, if they change their code, they share the code, right?
Yeah.
But
Well,
every
that's what-
condo you know
They
about,
also have keys.
right? I mean, I don't know what you guys feel like, but every condo I've been in a condo on vacation and I get a notice that, hey, folks, on March 19th at between 8 and 4 o'clock, the condo association maintenance people will be coming in to spray for bugs. It's just facts. We need to have access to
need
condos,
access.
but you have to have access to our maintenance guy. It won't be like Linda walking or me walking. It's gonna be our maintenance person walking in with the vendor. Okay, so it's not
It
any
is a
risky
maintenance
business.
person bonded.
Yes,
So there you go. He's-
already have most of them?
no,
We have about 30 or 40% the last time I checked. I
Yeah, it's
forget
just
the
not good
exact
enough.
number. But at the moment, it's a voluntary thing.
where do you keep them?
Uh,
They're
we
locked up.
Double locked, so in the maintenance shed in another lockbox.
Yes.
So Florence sent the board a resolution and gave instructions on how to move forward, and that would implement it into the association as a definite. This is a must for a resident to do. If we can move forward with that while we're in this process, when doors and windows come, we'll be ready to collect keys and
Right.
codes immediately.
And there's still one electrical box that has not been changed out and we're failing to get that done. And we may have to file an injunction, which costs all this money to go to have that done because we cannot go in there and get it done. That's a whole nother story. So anyway, we'll deal with that. So just letting you folks know. Yeah,
It cost us all money with insurance and everything.
yes,
So
exactly. Okay. What about the maintenance projects here, my friend?
Yes, let me look.
oh, you're on his stuff.
We talked about 48. I would like to talk about 48 with the board and the owners themselves
84.
after the meeting for 84. So I'd like to definitely the board, we need to all talk with the owners of 48 with the plumbing issue to come make sure. we're-
84.
84, I'm dyslexic, sorry.
It's okay.
So,
There is,
yeah, 84, okay?
and
But,
48 is still a purple panel.
oh, yes, 48 is electrical panel, thank you. Okay, we talked about gas. What's this plumbing back, the 53 and 56? How do you want to talk about that?
So I sent an email to the board.
Yep.
It's really, it's a tough situation because we can't determine where the clog is, whether it's association piping or resident piping without going into the piping. And in order to do that, you have to pay.
Right.
So it's really up to the board whether they want to start the precedence of a resident saying, I think it's backed up. Will you?
It's 44
Will you do
too.
it? And then it sets a precedence of every time the resident says, I think it's backed up. Will you?
I
do it?
sent you an email today. You probably have not seen it yet because you're working on the financial stuff, right? So the lady in 53 sent me some information because they have done some boroscoping and it's farther than, it's outside their units.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
we need to talk, and she gave me a vendor and I sent that to you and James
Perfect.
to go call a couple of these. You can do this high pressure jet
Yes.
type of flush of piping. And I think in the long run, we might be better off to start trying to look ahead of this stuff from a preventive maintenance standpoint. Team, okay? Because I don't, have you had any backup issues?
No,
No, I haven't either. So far in Harriet's that I purchased, I have not had any, even if we replaced plumbing and piping and all that. But, John has a different issue with low water pressure that I want to have a conversation with them independently with the board after the meeting. Just to talk through everything. But I think, 44 had backup issues, like it would come up through the shower and stuff. So I
Yeah,
think there's
that's-
something going on in that courtyard. Pat, you have no backup issues, right?
No.
Okay, thank you. But 44 does, and then it's yours, and then, and the,
44, what was it, 54?
is Kelly 50? Kelly, are you on, Kelly? Kelly's 44. No, you're 44. God bless, I have no clue on numbers tonight. 54, and you're 56.
54.
Jeez, oh,
53 and 56 are the ones in
I'm
the,
Kelly's
53.
wait, who's
Kelly's
50?
53.
Kelly's 53. Sorry, God, I thought she was 50.
53 and 56 are the ones that are reported to have
Yes.
problem.
Okay. Man, I'm sorry.
So I met with a vendor on behalf of y'all,
Okay,
called Pipe Restoration Solutions, and they said that they would come out to the property because of the age of the property. They'd like access to scope as many pipes as they could get in one setting at 22, I believe $2,250. And what it would do is allow them a full snapshot of all of our piping, and then they would quote us on what it would cost to line every pipe.
Put the lining
We
in.
wouldn't have to move forward with lining every single pipe. We could move forward with our own recommendation, but I don't know. It's, in my opinion, I thought it was worth it because they're one of the only companies that will give you that full snapshot of your entire property, and all of our pipes are old.
how would they get into the piping?
So they said they can access some from the roof if there's vents.
The vents?
And they would get as much resident cooperation as they could to go in and start going through toilets, drains, and they would start scoping it with the cameras. It would be sewer, not fresh water. Mhm.
Sewer water.
And then they could tell us the path forward. Are they so collapsed that they need to be replaced? Are they able to be blown out and then sleeved? The problem with doing one pipe at a time is you're only doing emergencies, but then the problem with being super proactive and doing this is you're forking the money up front to get an understanding of what you're dealing with and then knowing how to move forward.
Okay.
It might be good to know what that potential cost and risk would be.
Yeah.
Because there's probably stuff we're not aware of.
Can you, that, I
We
sent
can-
you a number today to also
Okay.
reach out to the individual.
That sounds good.
You'll see it's Vicky supplied it to, me, which I believe she's 53.
No, Kelly's 53.
No, Kelly says
Kelly's 53.
50. Kelly's 53.
Yeah, Kelly's.
So it's 51 then. Vicky's 52.
52.
I'm getting close. It's
It's in
hard,
the
guys. I mean,
50s.
I don't know about you, but the numbering
50s.
system here stinks. So we are, one of my plans
It
is when
really
you pull
does.
into the entrance, we're gonna put up a sign and have a numbering
Directions.
system posted with
Map.
a map on a, like a
That'll
piece of
tell
like,
Amazon, Uber
Yes.
Eats,
Yes.
deliveries.
That's
Right.
what I've asked the architect too, if there's a way to bold the numbers
yeah.
as the numbers are
Because
replaced.
not all numbers are on the walls.
We vote white, make them black.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And more.
we're just trying to improve that process. Okay.
We did good at 6:58.
Yeah, not bad. Wait, hold on. I do want to say, we are trying to put a couple more dog stations out front because of our own people don't clean up after their dogs, which is disappointing, right? We put dishwashers in. I have dogs when they're here once in a while. I clean up, I promise you. But it's in my own courtyard, right? It's just sad that if you have responsibility of I don't care your yard, but this people use that area. Kids are back there playing, right? Wendy, you got kids back there playing. Grandu, right? And there's dog crap.
And dogs are supposed to be on leashes.
Yes, that's a whole nother thing. But that's a whole
Yeah,
nother,
if you guys see that, I just need a photo.
yeah.
Like, it's tough to
Snitching
do,
is okay.
it's tough to do it without a photo, but I can go pretty hard if I have a photo.
The only, one last thing, and I want to bring up to the board. Maintenance. James, like I said, I've reached out to an individual, and Kevin, you and I have talked about hiring like a contracting type of maintenance person with the amount of work that's going to be going on over the coming months, right?
In addition to James?
No,
Okay,
eliminating full time
okay.
and having somebody on site, but as a contractor, not being paid through FSR.
Independent contractor.
Yes,
Okay.
which I think we might be able to additionally save money for our I mean, that's a tough putt, folks. Now you got to remember, I mean, James is there 8 hours a day as a commitment, right? But I want to talk to the board. I'm just curious. It needs to get addressed because I've had enough. I mean, Kevin, you've gotten enough intel, enough communication from different people. I've gotten information from different people. I just give you example today, board, right? I walk in through the courtyards and the walkways are just covered with crap. And I just sent him a text. Can you go blow them off, all the courtyards, right? He cleaned up the pool today and all that and garbage and cut up plants today and all that kind of stuff. He was busy all day, I believe. But we bought leaf blower. Let's just keep
You
things
shouldn't
going.
have to tell him that.
That was my next
That's
statement,
the
Pat.
point.
So this is kind of like new business here, okay? So, board, we need to really, I need each of you to seriously think about the next steps with maintenance, okay?
Well, if we did an independent contractor, that saves us on insurance for him, workers'
Absolutely.
comp insurance or whatever we're paying for him.
There is certain
don't-
Florida laws that we have to abide by.
I think
Sure.
the easiest answer would be to get that number. What does that number look like from one of those contractors as individual?
Right, I don't know what that number should be. The
I-
problem is I don't know what the number should be.
So I do both. I have three.
Right, he does.
I have three
That's why
condo
we're-
associations. I have you guys with a cited FSR employee. I have another with a 1099 contractor, but he runs it himself and almost lives there and loves it. And then I have another who has a little company that does it on the side, and he's there 3 to 5 times a week and just kind of comes and goes and has a work list and does his
How
own
big are
thing.
these units,
And
by the way?
he's self-insured.
And these two are both self-insured. So I have a 44 unit and a 10 unit all along the beach. So it's all the same kind of scenario, all condos. One
Much smaller.
is paid $40 an hour, $60 an hour overtime. And the other one is paid $40 an hour, $55 an hour overtime. Much more.
It's a bigger number.
Much more than what FSR is paying. And so that's why I would like to see the number, because what
Yeah,
we're going into
absolutely.
next
That's
year
what we
or
need
this
to-
coming year, in the next 12 months, is needing an employee with insurance to go into units.
So I,
He's gonna need, you don't
Right.
want Linda going in or Mark going in or Alan going in. We want an FNR employee going in.
so is he the right FSR employee is the other question. Like, if we're having to tell him what to do every day, or you, or whoever sees him out and about, maybe FSR is the right answer, but maybe he's not the right person. He doesn't, I don't know his hours, but I heard that he can't.
7 to 3.
Well, what is he doing from 7 till the time that
Do
we,
shit unless you tell him to.
well, I think there's a time frame that he can't make noise, right? So he can't be blowing
Right,
off
8
leaves
o'clock.
at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
So for that first hour,
She's just doing paperwork. I will say, I know, I will say, he's not a self-starter.
no,
He's
it's
not.
not.
Kevin, you agree with that? He's
He's
a
a
great guy.
super
I-
nice
I
guy.
think the world of it. I like, but it's just James. And he does things. When he does things, he does it okay. I don't think you have to go back behind and fix it. I think it gets fixed when he does it. I don't know, Steve, Greg.
I don't know, just the grass isn't always greener,
That's
obviously.
exactly right.
I think if we have more structure for him, like here's a checklist, you have to do this every day. I think that would help out.
He does
Like,
have checklists.
One of the I don't know if he does or not.
No, he does. I've made
He
him with him.
does.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if he's not doing it, that's an issue, but, you know, there's more, maybe we have to give him more guidance. Maybe it's our fault. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
let me tell you guys what happens at these other properties, because all 3 properties I have are portfolio, so they're the same model. First Service doesn't take responsibility at the other properties of managing the maintenance guy. The board takes full responsibility and they manage that thing like a dog on a bone. They're overly involved. And so that's probably some of the gap is
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
portfolio. I'm not on site. I was cited at one point and I was on my individual. I knew exactly everything and managed it well, but with me not being there, on a portfolio model, the board usually sits in and takes that role. So what could happen is a possible committee or a member of the board that,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here
You're not
enough,
here.
so I can't speak one way or the other, but like, I like the committee approach. When you tell James to do something, does he do it?
absolutely.
So maybe if we have a
But the
committee out
thing
there who's sort of in charge of them.
It's just like you just gotta bring the idea. It's a,
I get
it's a
it.
constant
He
messaging
needs
tool.
motivation, like you said.
Yes. And it gets old.
Done is what we take pictures of and send it. Why should we have to take?
You should not.
No, you shouldn't, but
Well,
maybe if there's a
you think
committee
it
who
was
does
sta-
that.
And on the
for 'em.
flip side, that's all that you guys see with that. I have him do many, many things and he's on, yes, sir, all the time and gets the answers to me. So I see both sides, of course.
He seems to know when you guys are here and then he's outside. When you guys aren't here, we are here, we're retired, we're here 24/7. I will argue hands down with you, he does not do it. I'm there, we're here, and we have been condemned because we watch him. We don't watch him.
I won't
We
argue.
live there.
I won't argue with you.
You did. You sent a very nasty email. And I do not appreciate it.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna argue with it because you are home.
Pay your salary. We don't like it. Because it is the truth. He is in that room. And you told us we can't
We
even talk.
have a committee who's just in charge of him.
And we used to host.
So Kevin,
We trimmed-
Joe, 100% understand. I do. We do. Why do you think I'm bringing it up?
Thank you.
Okay? I mean, it's not easy to bring up these topics. It is probably long overdue. So Kevin, if we come up with a committee, right, besides the board, right? Now, the problem is you're not here full time, Joe Kip, right? That's part of the problem, right? We need full-time people, consistent full-time people, right?
So at another community, I
Yeah,
manage, they
here.
call it a property management committee. And this committee meets outside the board with the board approval. It has to be a sanctioned committee. And they get with the board, they create this list, they start the process, and then they start managing this member, this individual.
Is there anything in the bylaws that prohibits us coming up with the committee who's just in charge of James? Can we do that?
Let me get that answer for you.
All right, let's end the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Great conversation, everybody.
Motion to adjourn.
John, are you okay to stick around?
Sure. Agreed. Adjourn.
Adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Aye.
All in favor?
Yeah, all in favor?
Right.
No? Just.
I think anything's.
I mean, most vendors are gonna be available.
If you're looking at it.
They're not ready, so.
Yeah.
Get it, but then you gotta. Right. It's.
I don't think we're, I mean, look,
That's all. Bizarre. Bizarre.
I just feel like.
It's from-
I just
Look like a cat.
And.
I'm gonna put a camera on,
That's all.
I am.
I mean,
Not feeling up.
It's bullshit. Yeah.
is he?
That's why we're putting
No.
putting a couple more out there.
So it has a checklist that has to come.
Yeah, I got.
Right, what's her name, Nicole?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm retired and I'm there,
Yes.
but,
You're by Jenny, right? Up there, right?
yeah,
At the
yeah,
end.
32,
Yeah.
36.
Okay.
Like, on the course of a day, you have somebody coming out and you need somebody to,
Following
like, show them this or do something with them. I'll be glad to do.
email buttons. Is there another?
Well, I mean, if you
No.
I don't know, but anyway, I'm just saying, that you, I don't know if you have my phone number.
I forwarded that.
Yeah, I think
I
it's-
forwarded it.
Jack Blake. Yeah.
Jack?
How are you?
How are you?
I thought I forwarded that straight to Nicole and said, hey,
I mean, I don't- you know, it's, I'm just saying that, I mean, if you give me a heads up,
Okay.
you know, like, can you meet so-and-so at 10 o'clock? I mean, I'll say, yes, I can, or no, I can't.
Do you play, are you a tennis player too?
Yeah.
Can you double check
I
that,
got
see if you have it?
Um,
again?
All right.
Why'd you say that?
No, I just see you carrying your pen.
Oh, tennis bag, okay, yeah.
You play your tennis all the time.
Yeah,
I know you.
Yeah, we go out, yeah.
32, 32. Okay, like a lot
You
of times
just
things
said
are
it.
controlled.
No, I did not.
But I appreciate it.
What you
Would
said.
you be interested with this other thing? If we didn't- Would you be interested, because you're here full time, right, sir?
Yes.
Would you be interested in like getting on the maintenance committee to kind of help with James?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, my wife does, she.
Appreciate that.
Teaches at UNF.
Oh, yeah?
As an adjunct professor.
Right here.
She's a nurse and, I've been retired. I said,
Great place.
Anyway, yeah.
Thank you.
You have my number?
Maybe I
I was gonna write it down.
You, because I interest on that.
Okay, yeah, circle from me and.
Jack, right?
Yeah, Jack.
What, buddy?
I don't.
We're meeting here.
I want to talk about a, yeah,
And it's,
All
unit
right.
32,
Who's in 84?
what's your number?
John is.
404 550
Letter
8663.
Consideration. Thanks so much for the email.
And text or whatever. So
That's perfect. And what's the area code?
Never responded.
that's from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I lived there for,
Georgia.
45 years.
Yeah.
Three more.
Yeah.
I think we have one right here.
There's one. Joe, when
I
she's
think
here
it's
too.
something we should bring up again if.
Yeah, you're on the committee.
I
believe it. You're on the
I would
property
vote for it
management.
again. That's what I tell them.
Yeah.
I tell them.
That's what you get for walking over here.
I'm going, walk some morning, it's perfect. Walk around, you'll be able to do it.
I should be able to find it. 'cause I don't.
I just get.
But I hear.
Letter.
Yeah, search letter for consideration.
Assess what work does need to be done.
You think 45,
What?
45. We gotta get the finance, the HOA fees worked out.
We gotta talk about
I
it.
sent him a note.
Okay,
I already did that. I
got it.
sent him a note when we should start paying that that we should pay half of December, like 15th of December in January, which I tried to do. I couldn't do it.
Plumbing issue, we need the plumbing
Get
issue.
out of here, Jenny.
No, I'm out.
Out of here.
I am, no, why not?
You need him, sir?
I guess you said check what the fee was for 59 after the
Oh.
meeting.
The
All
what?
right, what's going on, Mark?
Or give an idea how much the assessment. is gonna
Okay.
be.
I'm gonna go to,
Oh,
I
I'm
just forwarded
sorry.
it to you. I'm gonna go to budget tool.
So hey, guys, real quick, I was thinking, John, we weren't finished. We weren't finished,
Oh,
but I agree
You
with what you're
need
saying.
him?
We need to talk more, but text me.
I just think it needs to be discussed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now this number is.
Do we need?
You know what you pay them off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up first.
If there's deducted.
No, you're totally good. Some don't. You're totally good. I'm gonna look that up first and then that helps me get to the number.
I mean, I borrowed 100 grand a year and a half ago.
Oh,
you're
you're ready.
ready.
I was ready.
I can't even, the moment you guys
Interest.
said it, I borrowed the money,
Linda, come over.
you know, and I stuck it away and.
All right, unit number.
59.
So one question, have you talked to the owner below about your idea?
No, we're not doing in-curve
I know
garden.
you're not, I know you, but
Balance.
but you're still, I'm just.
You pay the 733. That's what, for 92.
Know what your idea.
I just said, oh, okay.
I just didn't know, I'm
That's-
just asking questions.
Yeah.
Understood, that's all.
Yeah, as long as 92.
I don't know.
Pay 733, so I know that number.
Right, right.
It's the other three I struggle with. But no, that's good. Well, thanks for checking with me. We hope to have it in the next 60 days. At least that line.
I'm not, no, I mean, I said, I borrowed it. When it first went down, I panicked, just went down and borrowed the money and as I put it in CDs for a year and a half. So
Nice God. Good for you.
so it's like, you know, my mom actually, that was the last unit she owns. I've been involved with, you know, with that place for
Are you the one where she owned 2 units and you rented one or something like that?
no, I'm trying to think who that might have been. My mom, she, like I said, 59, my mom, and Patricia, So I mean, when I built the house, that's right. My mom, okay, not down because I was gonna rent a place. That
It's
was
like
back-
this situation right
God,
now.
that's
This
got-
is the courtyard
Yeah,
area.
45 years.
My condo's right here.
We came here in the
Okay,
sixties,
this is
64.
and there's.
And, my dad passed away and I was building a house on.
We're not
Petrie.
getting any hurt
It
by
was a
it.
dabble, you know, and, that's why.
There's actually.
I understand it all, because I don't.
Yeah.
You know, either get on the board, you get involved or don't complain. Because, you know, people don't understand, I get it, you know.
Common area.
Yeah.